Yours truly, OZZIE Oz, my main man, Mr. Ripper's Media Cartel. Hit us up, mediacartelmixshow at gmail.com. All other platforms, Media Cartel across the board. IG, Facebook, all the places. Just go Media Cartel. Click, 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 click. That's me on the keyboard. Click, 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 click. Pull it up, like, subscribe, and YouTube will be part of the cartel. As usual, we're going to start the top off with RIPs and people that has passed away, whether they're famous or infamous or even not famous that we may have known and that was in the news.
You just keep trying to change shit here.
I'm just trying to say you don't have to be famous to be notarized about your life passing, such as this guy.
Next we'll be talking about winos that died in our neighborhood.
I mean, he could have been an influential wino. He's the one that turned you on to Coke 45.
Here we go.
Okay, but anyway, you should always show respects to any of the passing people, regardless if they're important or not. But anyway, Donald, and no, not Donald Trump, but Donald, I may be saying his last name wrong, Rumsfeld. He's the former defense secretary. He passed away at the age of 88. He did a couple of terms under Bush, Ford, but a bunch of different people. Anyway, so he passed away the other day. Some deranged and delusional crazy guy in Boston suburbs going through having his anger issues and hate crime, and he ended up killing two black people. One was a former state trooper, and the other one was a former Army what do you call it? Sergeant. I was going to say servant. Sergeant. Yes. And Ramon Cooper, and she was in the Air Force, and something Rollins. He was the state trooper. I'm trying to look for his name. I'm not finding it as I stroll through. But needless to say, they were killed, hate crime, just randomly. Hey, you're a black person I encountered.
It made a lot of, I think they said social media posts about it. So that's how they came to that conclusion.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, Rip always ahead of the curve. He talking about the condo falling in Miami last week. Breaking news. My man up 4 day in the morning, unlike the average person. We're going to change your name to DJ Nightcrawler, DJ Nighttime.
Dracula.
But the death toll of the people from the what do you call it? What was the word we used?
The death toll was like 18 last time I checked, and then also missing them went up too.
Exactly.
So now there's more people missing than eventually thought.
Yeah, but I forgot how the news worded it. Something tragic. Anyway.
I mean, RIP to them people, but me being who I am, I have to say this.
What's that?
This would be the perfect time if you needed to, disappear.
Wow. Only you would think about that. Hey, you don't want to get you have to pay back that PPP loan.
Exactly. You could be in Mexico right now or Brazil somewhere with your feet up.
It's only 90 miles away, baby.
Pronounced dead. They're pronounced.
We'll pronounce you dead.
Yeah, pronounce you dead.
Yeah. Pay somebody to go. Yeah, my husband was in that hotel with that slut. Oh damn! I can't take it anymore. I'm going to Mexico.
After looking at the evidence, man, it's bad. Apparently, they had been paying off city inspectors,
inspector, engineer, Yeah.
All kind of stuff. They had a board, and it was like they posted Ben had to fix this shit. It was architecturally built wrong,
right,
for Florida. I mean, it was a disaster.
A couple of different things, yeah.
Yeah.
They
I forgot what they was calling it. What's it called? The Hell Condo, Condo Hell or something.
Yeah, I saw something like that. Yeah.
Also, the guy that does the pool work there, or the company, but the guy who runs. I guess he came in because they got apparently it's an inside pool or in-deck pool or whatever. That was one of the reasons it was fucked up. The pool was built wrong, but not that. But he took pictures of the inside of I guess where the pipes where the pool go up under it.
Right.
And he was like, "Hey, the wall's cracking here," and
right.
He was like, "Hey, this looks dangerous," and he had took pictures just for himself, and then he didn't know it was gonna next week is gonna be like
right
doomsday.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Because they were saying it was moving like 0.28, I don't know, centimeters, millimeters, like a year or something, and it doesn't sound like much, but structurally wise, that's a lot of weight, Yeah. Yeah, like you say, that's 0.2 maybe, 2/10 of an inch, but you times that times the weight of that building.
Yeah, Ramjack couldn't even help them.
Yeah, stuck in, jeez, but yeah, and also a man in Colorado. There was a mad shooter on the loose, and
how you know he was mad?
I'm just saying he was mad. He was actually. Hold on, I was trying to catch the thing. It was a Colorado man was shooting out in public, just shooting at random people. Innocent bystander saw him and ended up trying to stop him. The bystander ended up shooting the guy with the guy had a, what do you call it, a AR, had a what do you call those guns? Like an AR-15 SK assault rifle. Thank you. He had an assault rifle. Another innocent bystander ended up detaining him. He turned the gun on him. He ended up shooting the guy that was killing or shooting at the people in public. Well, the police comes. The guy goes, "Hey, it was I'm the one that stopped the shooter guy," and the police end up shooting him and killing him because
he was black.
I think he was Spanish.
Yep, that'll do it.
But they thought he was
close enough.
Yeah, they
close
thought
enough.
He was the person that was
close enough as far as the police concerned.
Yeah, in Colorado, really
close enough.
Yeah. So, the police.
Black, brown. Ask questions later.
Ask questions later. Yeah. Right, exactly.
Deal with this in court.
So that and.
I mean, you can't even hold a cell phone. A black person couldn't even have a cell phone in their hand. So what the thing you can have an AR-15 in it, or assault rifle,
or definitely a house phone. Remember that one? And the last but not least, a 7-year-old.
Yeah, I think that guy's that officer is facing charges.
Should be. I mean, all of them should be facing charges. If you can't do this job, if you're a scary ass motherfucker and you can't take the pressure. I understand shit happens under pressure, but a lot of these things can be avoided. But needless to say, last one that I know of, a 35-year-old mother from Las Vegas.
Well, the overall attitude is bullshit, because if you think about it, if somebody did something to a police officer that day, they've got video of it running on the news, and
right.
And then when a police officer does something to somebody in the public,
you won't hear about it for 2 years.
Oh, the video. We need to look at this evidence further. We can't release the video, but okay. Well, where are those people who look at the police? What was the time? What's going on with? It's like when the police have the police, you're supposed to believe everything you see. police do something. Oh, this video doesn't tell it all. Or we need to look at it more evidence. And like, what the hell's going on?
And the prime example of you saying that, they, of course, there's mass videos of people, filming. Hey, this guy with the AK and all this stuff, and of course that's released to the public. But the body cam of the officer shooting the bystander that end up stopping him, they still haven't released that. So, like you say, it's a double bystander.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but if somebody shot the police, they would have released the body cam footage that day. Oh, have you seen this guy? He's a criminal. Blah blah blah. But
and I'm agreeing
the police
with you.
does something to a person. They can't release the footage. All of a sudden, it's
under investigation.
It's they need further review. They need to. Well, what
you need to review?
Why is it slow when you need to look at shit that you did wrong, but it's fast when you claiming somebody else did wrong?
Playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, just like we went there and robbed the bank right now on video, they wouldn't wait and say, "Oh, we need to further review if these guys, Media Cartel, actually robbed the bank. Don't jump to conclusion yet." It kind of looked like those guys. It wouldn't be like that,
nah.
but yeah. But if
we got an APB out on these.
They came here and they killed us, shot us up. Then they'll be like, "Oh, we need to further review. Everything on the video is not as it seems. It doesn't show the whole picture." Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. It doesn't show the whole picture.
He tripped over a microphone cord and the gun accidentally went off and shot everybody. Except none of the police. Exactly.
It doesn't show that picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And last but not least, like I said, the 35-year-old mother from Las Vegas, she killed a 7-year-old child because she wanted to start a new life with her new boyfriend. People, she appeared to be, I don't know, I'm saying by look, maybe Hispanic or whatever, but it doesn't matter. White, black, Chinese, Asian. If you don't want the kids, stop fucking. That'll kill that one altogether. And if not, then I'm being extreme because you're being extreme by killing a child that didn't ask to be here, nor the child didn't because you want to start a new life.
Would be getting
neutered and stop fucking because like I say,
neutered, you would have no problem.
Well, I'm saying extreme because apparently you want to start a new life.
What I mean, getting a tube tied, but that's apparently something.
But she would still be able to enjoy sex
because
she's doing it to start a new life with a new man, and the guy didn't want a child.
I'm just being.
So I'm going. The extreme would be, like you say, fuck getting neutered. Stop a bitch from having sex altogether. You bitch like, I ain't gonna be.
I thought you were saying women be responsible and just.
No. I'm
I don't know.
Stop them from having sex. Goddamn it! If you want to kill your child because you want to be with the next man that don't want a child, and you go, okay, I'm gonna just throw my child away for this new guy.
You saying the government should stop her having sex, or you saying she should stop? That's what I thought you were talking about. She should be responsible for herself. I thought you were saying.
I was just being cruel and going. Fuck you for killing
that seems to be the craziness of where the world's at right now because
what?
Well, what I said, well, a woman giving a 2 times taking a bill, that's with something you're not supposed to say or you can't say.
Why, bitch?
Well, that's just the way it is. That's the craziness of the world because even though women have control of their own bodies,
this is true.
As they should, but the problem is. If a dude has 30 kids, the judge will tell you, anybody will tell you, be like, hey, stop having fucking kids, blah, blah, blah. But the thing, a woman, they'll never say that to. That's like things that unpolitically correct to say to. I mean, a woman can have had 5 kids and have gotten them all taken away by social services. And then get pregnant and then have another kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then that kid... They won't take that kid away until something else happens.
Right.
Which is even more crazier.
Because exactly.
yeah, unless a case get open on that kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm saying the judge or nobody will say stop having kids. They won't say that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the craziness of the world we live in, is what I'm saying.
Well, speaking of having kids, Cardi B and Offset has announced.
Oh, before you get into that, Biz Marquis not dead.
When did we say he was bad?
No, I mean it was the news online that Biz Marquis was dead.
Oh, I didn't hear that one, and I'm glad he didn't.
He's still in hospital, but he's still alive.
Do we know why he's hospitalized?
I think he had cancer or something.
Oh,
something.
damn.
I forgot.
I didn't
Don't quote me on that.
Right. He's hospitalized. Let's just
not hospitalized. He's at the house. Hospice.
Oh, hospice.
Mm.
Okay, damn. I didn't see or hear anything on that one.
Yeah, he's been sick for a minute.
Yeah.
But he tweeted out he's still alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kids.
Okay. Yeah, you messed my segue up.
Nah,
but
man,
we could have.
They felt you, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, speaking of kids, we're gonna go back there. Cardi B and Offset are announcing that they're expecting their second child. So she announced it at the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Why?
It's kind of putting into, but it actually makes what I predicted to be true. I mean, you know, definitely fuck with Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
But I always said that she's gonna be bigger than music. She's gonna start. Remember, I predicted that she would start branching into other things like acting, hosting. I don't think it's because of her personality. I think it's gonna go further. Right. I said that. It's been almost 3 years. It's been almost 2. It's definitely been 2.5 years since the first album. She hadn't dropped another album yet.
True.
And now she's pregnant. So it definitely won't be coming no time soon.
That I don't know.
I mean, she could put it out. I'm not saying that it's not
possible
for her to do it, but it would be a crazy move for a record label to drop it out because she wouldn't be able to promote it, and it would be bad on her benefit because she wouldn't be able to do the shows, right? To financially benefit off the show, and that's how most rappers are financially benefiting is from off doing shows, right? So that would be a big a win loss. It would be a big pocket hurt for both entities.
Well, I mean,
but my point is, it's been 2.5 years. I don't think we can no longer compare her to Nicki Minaj anymore. I think Nicki Minaj is still a Jordan now. We can no longer compare her to that.
You compare her how?
No, I'm just saying. You know that people were saying who's better. Compare.
Well, I always, I'm not in.
I would still say Nicki Minaj is still the queen now because by this time she would have been well into the. She definitely second album was a hit and it was out.
Well, this just my way into all that you said. 2.5 years, yeah, and that's about how old the child was. If you recall, her album was released and she did her tour while she was pregnant with that child. So if she wanted to do it, technically this could be her role.
She was this pregnant.
Yeah, she was very pregnant.
No, I'm saying not when it started.
Okay, well, not when it started.
No,
but
she's
before.
way more pregnant now than yeah.
But my whole point is, if she wants this to be her album rouge, she can, hey, pregnant.
I just said, I ain't saying she
said I'm piggybacking on what you said. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with you. Mm-hmm. So technically, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, financially, it probably wouldn't be the smartest and the best. No. Also, what you were saying as far as her being what you calling her, the queen of rap or whatever. Yeah. Over Nicki Minaj. No. I'm not a Nicki Minaj quote unquote.
You don't have to be. I'm just looking at the rap music game. I mean, we are aficionados of that. So I'm not a follower of Nicki, but her accolades, I think she was still. And don't get me wrong, album wise, Nicki of course has more albums and more material and more accolades at this point of their careers.
Nicki also has the more accolades, as you were saying. Cardi B was building up great accolades, and she did also achieve awards and or plights that Nicki had not reached in a shorter span time. But I still would not have given Cardi B the queen over Nicki. So that was my point I was going. Nicki, I think, was never knocked off.
And also, you gotta understand, Cardi B did really. You said that in shorter span time than Nicki, but you gotta understand when Nicki came out, you had to actually buy physical copies.
Right.
So that's a difference.
That's
A
exactly.
difference. You gotta take
and
that
that's my whole point.
So basically,
I wouldn't have never gave Cardi B the queen from jump anyway.
So basically, it's like the Jordan LeBron thing.
I guess. I mean, I guess that's a good analogy. But I would never, I was like, okay, Cardi B, she on a good roll, but I still never would have been like, oh nah, she done overtook Nicki. Because like I say, Nicki has a lot of accolades. She's in different areas, not just music, blah 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 blah. So I was just like, Cardi B's on a good roll. Needless to say, keeping on expecting kids, even though they are divorced. Erica from Love and Hip Hop, I think, and Safari, they finally welcomed their second child. Like I say, even though they're
getting divorced.
Even though they're in the midst.
Did he get to be in the hospital room this time?
That I don't. The article didn't say.
I know he had filed for a judge petition.
Yeah. So
to be in the room.
So that's the other side of my
shit got crazy real quick, didn't it?
Crazy, real crazy.
Unless she just one of the women who like when they're pregnant, they really just can't get along with their significant other. And then you know what I'm saying. Now she had a baby, they might actually work things out.
It's possible. I mean, but you should. I don't know. I that's a whole nother segment of emotions versus feelings versus responsibility. Notice I didn't say love, because love is just that, an emotion that is just thrown around. But I mean, regardless if and again, not for me to even get into, just because you don't get along with somebody, just like I don't have to like you to do business with you. But if you're gonna do business,
we don't know if he's not doing business. We just know that they just filed for divorce. We don't know what type of business they're doing.
And that's what I'm saying. The business would be, we have a child in common, and you should still let me take care of my child as I'm expecting you to do right by my child.
Oh yeah, it seemed like that's what he was trying to do.
Exactly.
Because he wanted to be there to be there for the birth.
So if I'm trying to be there for the birth, and you blocking me from, it's like, bruh,
that's the emotion side of it comes in. Like
that's why I say. That's why I say that you gotta learn to separate.
And that's why I said maybe, but at the same time, that's his wife. She's pregnant, and like I said, she might be that hard to get along when she's pregnant, and so maybe he had to give her that type of space so that she would have a a healthy pregnancy.
That's a good look at it. I never looked at it.
And now that the baby's here, then everything might be
gel.
Gel together is what I'm saying.
Okay, I didn't look at it that way, but that's because you gotta not look out for, oh, I want to be there for my child. You gotta also maybe look at it from hey, I don't want to stress her anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So instead of him arguing and stressing and things get to a boiling point. I mean, I'm not putting everything on her. Right. I mean, we don't know. I'm not there. I'm just this is all just theoretical.
Yeah, speculation.
But, speculation. I'm not putting anything on her saying it's her fault. But her hormones, whatever, maybe she might say something that's some shit that's very hurtful that would make a dude want to, I don't know.
Damn near ass.
Yeah, so he maybe had to separate. He being a man by situation separated, or maybe she just couldn't get around. Because sometimes women they get pregnant, they can't stand the smell of the dude that got them pregnant. There's been certain cases like that.
Well, I got a case right here. Speaking of which, somebody I guess can't stand. Just wow, jealous husband beats the shit out of his wife. And when I say the shit, I mean literally beats her to death with a crowbar in broad daylight in New York City.
I was like, she shit on herself?
No, literally. No, I'm still a pulp and shit. In broad daylight in New York. So
Times Square?
I don't know if it was Times Square or not.
I heard you just say Times Square.
No, I say in broad daylight in New York.
Oh, I know. Okay.
I don't know if it was in Times Square or not. But
I don't know how I heard that.
I guess that's a situation of, I was just piggybacking off what you say. Got to the point where you can't stand her anymore, even though y'all are married. So that was tragic. And on the flip side, down here in Florida, I don't know if you guys heard about it or even you heard about it. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just reporting it. Black guy was on the run because he shot one of the Daytona police officers square in the head when he was trying to approach him. Now, was it personal? All that stuff, it is yet to be seen, but I think they did finally apprehend old boy that ended up shooting the officer. And, that's that on that one. And then I'm flipping the script again. Way over in, Oklahoma? They released a lifer. He was supposed to be doing 27 years to life conviction. And for some reason, they made a mistake at the jail. And they put him on he was supposed to be due for release. Let's just say, and I'm just throwing out fictitious number. He's supposed to be released July the 4th, 2099. Well, they had it July the 4th, 2021 or whatever. So he ended up getting released, but he turned himself back in because his child said he didn't want the police to hurt them, and with him being on the run. So he went and saw his family, was on the run for about a week, and he turned himself back in. I think they should get a man, like at least 10 years off his sentence for that one. Turning yourself back into a life sentence? Come on, man. Y'all, that's got it. If that man don't get his parole when he go up for the boy, god damn. Y'all sliding.
How do you get parole on life?
I don't know how this shit work, but I'm going. For him to turn himself back in and you got life?
Yeah, I don't see how you.
Yeah, I would have been running until y'all caught my ass again. Oh. I already got life. Fuck it. What you gonna do to me? Give me double life? Bitch, when you catch me, I can't get back out. So I would have, son, I love you. Yeah, but daddy got to run. But that's just me. I'm just not saying it right.
I've been in a whole nother time zone.
Yeah, over there, Costa Rica, living somewhere else under alias. Goddamn it!
Next time
I was down in Miami when it happened.
Next time you see me, I'll be in Iran with one of them hats. You had no extradition.
Yeah, I would have been like, last time I saw my dad he told me he was going to Miami. He was gonna stay at that Hell Hotel. And I think he paid.
Throw my little shoe and some DNA over
there. Exactly. Bitch, I'm gone. I'm out.
Condo hell.
Fuck that. I am not. Nope. Yeah. Not the kid. No. Speaking of somebody getting thrown out, well, not necessarily get thrown out. There's footage showing A$AP Rocky and your ex-girlfriend, or want to be ex-girlfriend, or however you want to slate it, Rihanna.
Well, I gotta be ex. She ain't no ex. She's a future nigga.
Oh, okay. My bad. I said I wasn't quite sure.
Be hating, boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me for hating. But Rihanna and A$AP not being able to enter the club because Rihanna didn't have her ID. Who the don't know Rihanna? But I mean, hey, Bouncer was just doing his job. He said, even though after she did, remove her shades, and I think she had like a hoodie or whatever, he did recognize her. He was like, but without, I can't ID and blah, blah, blah. But, so needless to say, they got turned away from the club. How the hell gonna not let Rihanna in the club? That just boosts up your liquor sales. Or even your attendance. Hey, Rihanna comes to this club. You can use that at a later time and, and get money off of that one.
I have no idea. Yeah, whatever. Okay, man, what's up with the Cardi B and not Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion? Still talking about Cardi B on my mind. Megan Thee Stallion and the baby beef. What's up with that shit?
Shit that she's just still hot from her and Tory Lanez.
That's what it's all about.
Because if I got it right, and I may be missaying my information. Basically, Tory Lanez and the baby has a new single that they dropped maybe a week or two ago, and apparently there was a tweet that went out, and the baby said, "Hey, that was not me, and I didn't retweet it, and I wouldn't be with all that fuck shit, blah 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 blah. But the tweet said something about, I guess you can shoot a bitch in the leg and still have success or something. I think it was a side jab at Tory Lanez in their situation, and I think it was said something about, I guess the baby retweeted it. I don't know how to retweet shit go. I'm not on Twitter like that. And but so now she mad because of that, because they supposed to have been cool.
And then the boyfriend jumps into the shit.
Who was that did this a couple of weeks ago? Reported this shit about a boyfriend jumping in some female emotional shit, and sometimes you need to, even though that is your lady, you need to step the fuck back. And
I don't know, but yeah,
we was talking about that. I don't know if it was on there or not.
I didn't think it was his place to even.
Exactly, that's my whole point.
I didn't think it was his place.
I didn't think it's not her place if the baby's doing business. And if I'm correct, I think the track had been recorded a while before the shooting.
It doesn't even matter. That don't even matter.
Yeah, that it was recorded before the shooting, and that so all that man is doing is doing business. Hey, I'm just because you got shot, I still got mouths to feed. Release that damn track. We could be cool, but just because you don't like Mr. Ripper, that don't mean I ain't gonna fuck with Mr. Ripper. That's between you and Mr. Ripper. Now, I don't know.
I don't care about that part. That's on.
Well, that's what I sound like. The beef
part
is.
Was like, how the fuck does the boyfriend he get into it?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's just He need to stay the fuck.
He
trying to get some notoriety.
One,
because who is her boyfriend?
One is a bitch.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
One is a bitch move him to even getting into women shit like that. Two, you get into an argument with a nigga way beyond your decimals.
Yeah,
and
right.
then some shit happen to you. Don't think for a minute, Meg Thee Stallion is gonna be the one to come to your rescue, or trust me. And if you don't believe that, ask Diddy with the J-Lo situation.
Ask who?
Diddy with the J-Lo. Yeah, it's not gonna go good for you.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
It's not gonna. So you're gonna be the one in the ass out on the end.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go good for you.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I didn't.
Megan Thee Stallion ain't that type of chick. She's not gonna be the one. Yeah, it's not. She's gonna separate herself because it's bad for her brand.
Yeah, bad for her brand. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good for you.
Yeah, he should have stepped back. Even like I say, even if that is his woman, sometimes you got to choose your battles, bro. And that
ain't it.
That ain't it.
Just sip champagne and keep riding them private jets and
stroke her in the back and pull her hair and tell her, baby, it's gonna be okay. But hey, on the flip side, Meg is having success. She's announced that she's doing a swimwear line with what is it, Fashion Nova.
I don't know. Everybody doing things.
Why we ain't got our menswear with Fashion Nova?
You gotta have a name big enough to promote this shit.
Media Cartel, motherfucker, y'all call us. Wow, we got so many goddamn designers. We got goddamn designers, bruh. Fashion Nova, holla at your folk. mediacartelmixshow, gmail.com.
Man, you know they ain't designing nothing. They just.
But we got designers. We got fresh man. Anyway,
man, you know they ain't designing nothing. You know they just.
I'm not talking about them. Fuck them. I'm getting on us now. I'm talking about us. Holla at us, Fashion Nova, for real. But hey, white people again. And their white privilege.
What about now Kodak Black and Jack Boy going through something now.
Jack Boy say he not gonna say anything bad about him. You know, he a real nigga, but you gotta realize he a real nigga too. I'm not quite sure the beef, but
I don't like to see it, but
I thought Jack Boy took the high road. Now I was what am I trying to say? I ain't gonna say happy, but it was appreciative to see him take the high road. Like, nah, I ain't, when me and my brother talk, we'll deal with that. But if y'all trying to look for this shit on social media, I ain't gonna give it to you. I thought that was a high road for a Jack Boy. That's the best way I can say it. So,
yeah. I mean, it seemed like it was. I don't know, from Kodak stand, I heard him say something about it's about business and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you say, and if it is that, like you say, the business needs to be taken care of. Stop airing this shit out on social media and that. Not to me, that be some fuck shit. I mean, regardless if you're a real nigga or not, your business is your business, and you need to take care of your business or
that seems to be the way these days, though.
I don't. But again, I'm an old ass nigga, so I'm old school. If I got problems with you, you gonna know I got problems with you. Everybody else ain't gonna know till unless you gonna tell them. But it is what it is. But yeah, like I was saying, other people with beef, white people, privileged white people don't know that they're need to sometimes just shut the fuck up. But again, my preclaimer is it's not all white people. It's just white people who think that they're better than others. But what's her name? Gwen Berry. She's one of the Olympian people who's supposed to represent the U.S. in the Olympics. She got a bronze medal for track and field. And when they did the award ceremony, when they did the Pledge of Allegiance or, played the national anthem, instead of her facing the flag, she turned away from the flag and she kind of just did a camera pose instead of putting her hand on her heart and facing the flag. And of course, a bunch of white people, oh, that's so unpatriotic. How is she going to represent the U.S. and she doesn't even want to stand for the flag? It's no different than Kaepernick. It ain't got shit to do with, she was saying it ain't got shit to do with the flag. It's all about police brutality.
Oh, I thought she just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but that's how she did it. Like, she did it nice, nasty. Like, oh, okay, whatever. I hear the music. Hey, look at, I see somebody over there.
Oh, so she was trying to do it.
Yeah, that was her way of protesting. So, yeah, if she don't want to put her, I can't recall even when before all this media hype or all this, I don't even know what you want to call it, internet thing about, the Pledge of Allegiance. But growing up as a child, I had already known about the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner and the racist shit behind it. So in school, I never used to, I did stand up for the pledge, but I didn't put my hand and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I would stand up, but I would never do I pledge allegiance to the flag. And
I think that's the only part I knew.
Yeah.
I just faked the rest when I was a kid. You always do that when you're a little kid. You pretty much, I was just, and I didn't. Then some days you make up words. I pledge allegiance to Batman. Get booty naked with his just making up shit. And you make people laugh and shit.
My dukes had put me on that a long time ago, so I've never been doing the pledge.
I don't know.
So,
well, I think that was different because my generation, I think we only did it when like little kids. Your generation did I think they did it
we did it into every day, almost into high school.
Yeah. See, it was just elementary with my generation, and pretty much it was like a little funny thing.
Like say they was trying to long game brainwash your ass. Florida is now on the ban list, amongst other states. California is banning anybody from Florida traveling in because I think they're still semi-quarantine and they're trying to still, their pandemic is still very rapid. So Florida is still one of the places on quarantine. So if y'all need Media Cartel to come on out and do the thing, we'll have to come to Nevada and then maybe try and smuggle us in. We'll go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, no more DJing out of Florida for a minute.
Yeah,
we're getting quarantined here.
Yeah, exactly. So
is that what you're saying? And also more bad news. You can no longer buy your Yeezys from Walmart.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
really?
What's them ugly foams and what's the what's them shoes called? The foams, Yeezy foams.
Yeah, the ones that look like bubbles.
I don't know. I wouldn't use bubble as the word, but
seashells. Yeah,
I wouldn't use seashell as the word either.
Yeah, they look like foam seashell bubbles.
Look like somebody just poured some plastic on your foot.
Yeah, exactly. Either way it go, they're ugly.
Like you 3D printed at your foot. Like
Exactly.
Yeah. Somebody didn't know how to 3D print and try to make them some
It look like
shoes.
some what's the shits that the doctors wore? The shits that you slide in.
Crocs?
Yeah, it looked like full Crocs.
Crocs on crack?
Crocs, yeah, exactly. Crocodile Crocs on crack. Yeah, but yeah. Oh darn! You can't buy the fake ones in Walmart.
Yeah,
now?
apparently before the got out, the Kanye sued Walmart because somebody was selling. Well, Walmart was selling them for $24.99, and yeah, they were fakes.
Is that because Walmart is going through the lawsuit with the little symbol with him?
I don't know, but
They're like, fuck it. Since we are going through it, let's slide that on the agenda.
They have taken it down. They have taken them down off the site, so you can no longer purchase them.
Damn, I knew I should have stocked up on them.
Phone,
and then resold,
phone runner. That's what it's called.
And then resold them for 10 times the amount that I bought them for.
I don't know what Yeezy's called. What he was charging for the originals, but Walmart's for 20 for the.
Hey, you still marked them at 100.
Yeah, so they had
and that would have been a come up.
They still had some 60, but anybody want them ugly ass thing?
Somebody want them ugly shits.
Only somebody that actually a sneaker, what do you call it, aficionado, wearing those, or somebody just they ain't got no, the niggas that have no complete dress code. They just buy what's on the mannequin.
Right,
or
exactly.
they just like,
exactly.
This will give me attention, so let me get this. It's like they don't really know how to.
No fashion style or nothing.
Yeah. They look just like the stove mannequin. What's in the window? Mac is out. No limit. Mac is out.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
After 21 years, man.
Right.
It's crazy.
Long run.
For a crime you didn't do.
Didn't do. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Still crazy how he didn't. I didn't understand.
How he got convicted.
But he didn't get pardoned. I mean, he did get granted clemency, but he didn't get. This whole thing is crazy.
Jeez.
But I don't know. That is crazy. Also, Bill Cosby is out.
That's where we was going.
He wasn't released. He wasn't released. The judgment was overturned. So he was released, but I'm saying he wasn't released from prison.
He did his time. Yeah.
But yeah, the Supreme Court overturned his judgment.
Because of.
Really, if you look at it, I mean, like I said, I didn't know how, but if you think about it, that was an unfair trial. Like
they said
the points that they overturned the judgment on, I was like, how the hell did he get convicted for that?
Mm-hmm. And apparently the testimony, one, he's been saying he's innocent and he didn't do it, but two, they were saying that the information that was given and for him to for them to go to trial was to be a civil suit, not a judgment suit.
No, that's wrong. He did a deposition. The deposition he did for the civil suit, he agreed to the deposition, and that the district attorney, who happens to be Trump's lawyer now, he was the lawyer for Trump during his second impeachment trial. So he's an ex-district attorney now. He works for Trump. That guy told him, came to agreement with Cosby's lawyers that they would not use that deposition
against him.
No, they wouldn't file charges for him, but a thing that he had clemency, immunity,
right?
Which the Supreme rule said, which they didn't do, and the Supreme Court said the bias of the charges came off of that, and so that was the first point. The second point was, which I didn't know also, was they allowed testimony. The trial was just about the one woman.
Right.
I thought it was about a bunch of women, but it was just about the one woman. But they allowed testimony of a bunch of women. Yeah. That he hadn't, and which shouldn't be allowed because he had no prior convictions or had been convicted of
messing with them.
No prior convictions or been convicted with those women. So that shouldn't have been allowed in that case at all.
Right. Showing prejudice.
Not prejudice. It just.
That's what you in that out of legal term. You're showing prejudice towards.
That's
okay.
not.
All right, let me stop my lawyer today.
But there was no precedence for it for it to be allowed in court.
Okay.
So that
maybe
was
that's
crazy.
the word I was looking for. I know it was some pre. Some pre.
But yeah, that's crazy. But I do know one thing.
What's that?
Man, when they were taking his ass to court, he could barely walk and see. That motherfucker got out yesterday.
Motherfuckers able to.
You seen every damn thing, walking fine. Remember he had to hold on to people.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, he was lifting weights in that bitch or something. What happened?
Motherfucker can see now.
Huh? You can see now throwing up the black fist.
I didn't watch the press conference or whatever, but I was saying to myself, I'm quite sure R. Kelly going, attorney, hello, goddammit, what do you call it when you appeal? Where's my fucking appeal? If Bill got out, goddammit, I should be getting out. Shit. They haven't even got charges on me.
At this point, our attorney, R. Kelly, at this point, R. Kelly pretty much better be writing some damn good ass songs because
it's time to get released.
No, he better be writing some good ass songs so he can show his attorneys that he can sell from prison, or he can show his attorneys that he's got one more round,
right,
to pay these bills.
Off.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's where he's at. But like I said, the Dark is more than a singer. He's produced and wrote a lot of the most. Right. So that is all he needs is write one hit for Beyonce.
And
his legal fees will be paid for. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's what his ass ought to be doing in there, writing the best of the best of the best.
Well,
best of what do you call it? Best of both worlds.
Best of the release world.
No, best of both worlds. 3.
Yeah. Speaking of them,
all Jay-Z had to do was fill in his parts. Everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything else.
Do it for the culture, G. Do it for the culture. Speaking of the Alphabet Boys, the feds did indict your boy Pooh Shiesty on that 2020 armed robbery charges. The one that was on the parking garage where he got shot up, and but needless to say, yeah. So I don't know if is he still in or is he? Yeah. Did he bond out? Okay, I didn't know if he had bond out, but yeah.
Man, damn, that's crazy.
So yep.
I called it. I said this shit.
What's that?
I said it's gonna happen. I said, where is it gonna end? And I said it's gonna happen. I said this shit on the podcast. Remember, I said this shit. A British singer, and apparently Instagram, I guess they know the white guy over in Europe. He's facing backlash, or people are mad or whatever, but he's basically facing backlash because he has spent over almost $200,000 in plastic surgery to make himself, he's a white guy, white European, to make himself look like a Korean.
Why?
I guess he wants to be a K-pop star. He says he identified as a Korean. I said this. Identify as a Korean, and he's a white man. He's a Korean man trapped in a white man's body, and he identify as pronouns as they and them, which is that shit just get. So now he's a they and them, and along with Korean and Jaemon. I don't know what the fuck. Now he's just making up shit here.
Wow.
Yeah. Said that was going. He's transracial.
Oh damn.
Yeah, this guy's making up. Okay.
It's the greatest. He's definitely gonna cross over in the pop world. He's definitely gonna do it.
Oh no, he's been getting a lot of backlash in in Europe.
Transracial.
Yeah. So that's the new wave now. Not long can you can be transsexual. You can be transracial. And I called it first. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did.
And I said I'm a white man trapped in a black man's body, so I'm gonna need all that good credit and all these less time. I'm gonna need you.
I'm gonna need all that.
Your Honor, I'm gonna need you to make this sentence a white man's sentence because I am actually a white man.
Oh, white men don't get sentenced differently. No, yes, they do.
Get pulled over by the police. A white man.
Yeah. I went. Hey, Stacey Dash tried that shit too.
Yeah. She's that's the problem.
Yeah.
So America is prejudiced in its point just for that, because how come they can be with different colors, they can be us, they can be them, but we can't be them.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't work for us.
It doesn't work for us. Yeah. You got to be them and they and those. You
that's a good point. So now that the transsexual movement is here, not transsexual, transracial movement is here.
Right.
How is this going to benefit black people? See this is going to be interesting. Because black people aren't going to be able. It's not going to work for us. I mean, you know that.
It's not going to what?
It's not going to work for us.
Of course not.
See? But I told you it was coming, didn't I?
You said it.
I said it.
I told you. You're always ahead of the curve now.
Yeah, I said it was coming.
Well, my last story, and speaking around the curve, don't know if you watched it, but the Tour de France had a big wreck happen around the curve. Basically, a woman with a sign. It wasn't. You know how most people have like their little cardboard signs. You know, hey, go Mr. Ripper, Team Ripper. This bitch had a wooden sign, and she was on the edge of the street. You know, Tour de France is already small and compact anyway. And she hit one of the riders. She stood out. She put her sign out in the middle of the race roadway, and she hit one of the signs, and it snowballed, and it ended up injuring like 20, 30 of the riders, because, of course, they fell like dominoes after the one rider got basically bitch slapped with the sign. And so the white lady that did it there,
she's now barred from all future races.
She's wanted.
Damn!
They're looking for her. The lady with the sign. I forgot who.
So she didn't do it on purpose, but she just made a
I think she did. It looked like it.
She just brought a football sign to a bicycle.
To a bicycle race. Yeah. I think she did it on purpose, because let's just say it was go Mr. Ripper, and after Mr. Ripper passed, she put it out because Mr. Ripper didn't get hurt, but everybody behind Mr. Ripper, it was a domino effect. All of them, all the bikers just fell. So I think she did it on purpose, and they was a couple of the bikers got hurt, the fans got hurt because bicycle parts flying all over the place. It was
feet stuck in spokes.
Yeah, arms, exactly. Because it ain't like how they had a pad
chain wrapped around somebody's neck.
Damn, they done decapitated their ass, like Saw and shit.
Yeah.
It was like a big wreck. But
a dude who worked at the airport in Atlanta. I don't know if you've seen this. You probably do, because I'm assuming this probably made World Star. I don't know. I don't be on there. He was filming. He works at the airport, and I guess it was a small airline. He didn't mention what airline, not that I know of. And they were flying back from Brazil, Santo Domingo, Brazil, and they flew back in a small plane. So I'm guessing like Spirit or something, or small, whatever. And 90% of the people that was on there were women, black women,
right?
Mostly black women. What I seen, honestly, and they had to find what they call the people ushers at the airport.
Right.
They didn't have enough because all the women were in wheelchairs.
Oh damn!
And they were sitting on donuts. So basically, they all had flew over there to get. They didn't know each other, but it was just so many people. Yeah. So many women had flew over there. They didn't do it. It wasn't. They didn't know each other. It wasn't like a group thing.
Yeah. A ass seminar.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was just that's how many people had went at that time to go to get cheap ass surgery.
Right.
So they get their big asses.
So they couldn't get their big asses off the plane there. And it was
because that's the thing. It's cheap. They have so somebody followed up. I was reading another article on the news report. They have in that part of Brazil, which is probably not safe. They have dropped the price to like $1,400. So basically, the price of a stimulus check.
Right.
You can get a big ass.
Damn.
So they're using these.
Put your money where your ass is.
So they're using stimulus checks. fake PPE loans and shit like that to go get cheap asses.
That's the commercial. Put your money where your ass is.
And basically, because of this, usually when you are from out of town or come in, like you get served like in the United States or any other place, or even in Mexico, they usually put you in, because when they find a girl in the hotel,
right,
you have to be in the hotel for like a week or whatever till you heal enough to travel, because you get blood clots from traveling, flying in the plane. Apparently, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You don't have enough money, so that means they're not charging that much, so they're not putting you up.
Yeah. Because
the nurse has to come to the hotel to check on you every day. They're not doing any of that. It's not United States. They're just putting these hoes back on the plane immediately.
Ass cheek and getting flown out. Your girl say
blow the ass out.
Flown out, yeah.
Blow her back out.
Yeah.
And then fly them out.
blow your ass out and flued out.
Yeah.
You getting flued out.
Yeah.
For real.
That should have been the theme for that when they was coming out there, flued out.
Yeah. Now no city girls can come on. That was a good promotion for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Also in Dream Doll, since we're still talking about ass.
Who?
Dream Doll. You know, rapper, female rapper. She just announced that she underwent butt surgery. She's having everything removed because it has caused her health problems. So she will no longer have, I guess, that overhuge ass that
the dream
had.
Ass.
Yeah, the dream ass is yeah. She's saying it's gone.
Okay, well, gotta look out for yourself.
Cora,
look out for everybody else.
Cora Leray, Benzizo's daughter.
Oh damn.
She had pretty much good success with a single.
I thought you said she got good sex.
I don't know, but it looks like she would. I mean, to me, she's sexy. That's my whole point. But she's apparently she's actually having good success with music. Per doing good on the charts. The other song, what's the other song? That's doing good on the pop charts, real good. Can't think of the top of my head. And then the new song that she's got with Pooh Shiesty. That's definitely doing good on the charts.
I've only heard.
And then she just dropped something with Kodak Black this week, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check out. I haven't followed out. I remember like the first one of the songs she had. I was like, oh, that's okay.
So actually, she's doing No More Parties.
No More Parties.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No More Parties is doing good on the pop charts now.
Right.
Per is doing good on the regular R&B and hip hop charts. And then she just got this other. So actually, yeah, she's got actually 4 that actually have charted, but those are the 3 are doing good. The one Pooh Shiesty is doing good too.
You definitely gonna need that money.
Huh? Oh, you talking about her? Well, what do you think? I think she's very sexy. She's been under attack. People are pretty much attacking her because she's not thick. They're saying she's too skinny. I don't think so. I mean, I love skinny women, so
right.
Maybe I'm prejudiced.
She is slim, very slim. See, I gotta. Here we go, getting off chord. Yes, she's sexy. But like, what's your boy Fabulous? Call him Slick. There's a difference between slick, slim, thick. She's slim and sexy. I think sexy is a demeanor, attitude.
She's not a thick slim, but she's
right. That's what my whole point. You can be sexy and not fine. Sexy is kind of the way you project yourself, the way you carry yourself.
Yeah.
So
a
lot of people.
Fine is not the word I would use for her.
Right. So that's what a lot of people.
I would say sexy, but I still think she's fine. But that's not the word I would use to describe her. But we both like slim women, so we don't really. So
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, when they go slim, they go, you got to be fine. Like, no, sexy. Sexy is, I think, just an attitude, like the way you carry yourself. Because you can have some Kelly Rollins or Rollins.
Yeah, we love slim. So, I mean, that's our thing. That's always been our thing. We like slim. And so now, and then when you're dealing with slim women, there's a lot of certain things that if you're a purveyor like us of slim women, there's a lot of things you have to know. One,
Hey, don't give them, no, yeah, don't.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm not telling them how to get a slim. I'm just saying the thing that you look at. You can't judge a slim woman's ass compared to a chick with a big ass.
Right.
Because that would look ridiculous. Imagine a big ass
looking like the ant. Yeah.
Hey, that would look crazy. Right. So you can't compare that. And just because she's slim doesn't mean she doesn't have ass.
Right.
I mean, those are two. You see, it's two different things. You got to know how to look at the ass of a slim woman. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to proportion it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To be very proportionate.
You didn't want me to give them that secret? I mean,
no, I thought you.
No. I'm not giving them a trade secret.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all stay on these fat bitches. Yeah, you stay on these big booty hoes. Yeah. We on some other shit.
Yeah, we on some other shit.
I ain't gonna tell you that.
No.
And also, the other thing you got to come to respect with a lot of slim women is, not all, but a lot of them don't have small breasts.
You say they do or don't?
No, they do. A lot of them have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's something.
Yes.
It doesn't bother me, but some people it does bother.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's no different than white women with a lot of breasts and no ass. Some people are breast men, some people are ass men, some people. But yeah, it's preference. That's all. But yeah, to go back to your initial question, yeah, I think she has a sexiness about her, but she's not Rihanna sexy.
I mean, that had nothing to do with her size.
Right. Well, I'm just comparing.
Rihanna's that's a whole
nother league.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just
not saying nothing wrong with her.
No,
I'm just saying,
not at all.
Rihanna's a unique being.
She's a
unique mythical being. So that's a whole different. She's a unicorn. So yeah. But yeah. So basically, people have been I guess what she's calling body shaming. I don't know why that even a word, but but they have been attacking her for being thin, and she's been saying, "Well, I'm supposed to be fat." I mean, like, what's wrong with being thin?
Right. There's nothing wrong with being thin.
I mean, what is she supposed to eat?
Love yourself, love your body, and love the body that you're in. If you don't love the body that you're in, do something about it.
Yeah, and I don't think that's
and
wrong.
If she's happy with that body, fuck the rest of y'all. She's happy.
I don't think that's wrong. I just set the tattoos.
She definitely has a lot.
Yeah. To me, that's a little mannish for women to have. But, other people will like tattoos, and women like tattoos like that. But, that's just personal.
To each his own.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if she's happy with it, you either accept it or move on.
I say stay thin, girl. Keep doing your thing. I don't mind. Actor Kyle Macy. I don't know if you're familiar with him. My generation, my childhood. What's Up, Raven star.
Okay, yeah.
The black dude
the black guy, yeah.
Yeah, he just got charged with sending pornographic material to minors.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, so Raven.
Yeah.
Maybe he's still stuck in that.
I don't know how. Oh, damn. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Stuck in the stuck in the
area.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the mother is also suing for $1.5 million. So I don't know where this. Yeah. Stuck in the Disney World.
The Disney World. Yeah. Literally.
I know some of the actors get stuck in it.
Yeah.
I know some of the actors do. Not mean like living in the world, but their acting ability.
Right.
Because I don't know what it is about Disney, but the kids that come up on the Disney, it's like Disney has this thing where they have when they make the actors overact, like their facial expressions, their acting when it's not natural, it's over the top.
Right.
And then when you see them age out of Disney and then they do other projects, you're like, oh, they're still doing the Disney thing here. It's like, because that's all they knew. It's like, whoa.
You can tell they went to school Disney.
Yeah, you could tell the kids that came up out of Disney because
right.
They retrain them.
Right.
They retrain them into the Disney way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you have any comments, suggestions, or anything that you want to put, leave it in the inbox. It's mediacartelmixshow, gmail.com. Or hit us up, subscribe, leave any of your comments in the comment sections on the YouTube videos, what you want or what you don't want, what you didn't like. Shouldn't be anything in there that you didn't like because it's OZZIE and Mr. Ripper. That's likable right there, Rihanna approves it, So, why don't you? But that's neither here nor there. That's preference. But hit us up, subscribe, like, hit the ding button, ding, which is the bell. And YouTube, it will be part of the cartel. But in the meantime, between time, until next time, it's yours truly, OZZIE Oz, my main man, Mr. Ripper. We out this biatch.